And now shifting our focus in a major development for global energy markets, the United Arab Emirates has announced that it will exit the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, dealing a significant blow to the oil producers bloc. The decision, confirmed by Energy Minister Suhail Al-Mazroui, is being described as a strategic shift aligned with the UAE's long-term energy goals. The exit comes amid rising tensions in West Asia, with the ongoing Iran war disrupting supply routes, especially through the critical Strait of Hormuz. Despite being OPEC's fourth largest producer, the UAE says that its departure will not significantly impact markets immediately, given existing supply constraints. But for India, the implications could be mixed. As a major oil importer, India could see short-term relief if increased UAE supply pushes prices down. However, if OPEC coordination weakens and producers act independently, it could lead to greater price volatility in the medium term, complicating fuel pricing and economic planning. The move also reflects a larger shift in the global energy landscape. With rising US shale productions, the push towards renewable energy and diverging national priorities, OPEC's traditional grip on oil markets has already been under pressure. The UAE's exit signals a move towards a more fragmented and competitive energy order, where no single group fully controls supply dynamics. From the UAE's perspective, the strategy appears pragmatic: maximizing revenues in the current high demand environment while continuing to invest in diversification in future energy sectors to reduce long-term dependence on oil. With global space capacity tight and geopolitical risks high, the UAE's decision could have far-reaching implications for oil markets, pricing stability, and global energy power equations.
What does it mean for India in terms of its own oil supply?
Buys a lot of oil from OPEC countries as a whole, and also from Russia, since the sanction has been lifted temporarily on Russia. As far as the UAE is concerned, India has a special relationship with the UAE, further strengthened through the FTA with the UAE. So India's oil supply, I don't think, will be affected very much by the UAE's exit from the OPEC. As far as OPEC is concerned, which was set up in 1960, it has had many members walking out, suspending their membership, going back again. So this has been going on for a long time. And there are many countries like Indonesia, for instance, other countries which have suspended their membership, then gone back. So UAE may also rejoin the OPEC at some point of time in future, after things come back to normalcy. And the last point I wanted to mention is that the UAE is apparently miffed with the lack of support in terms of political support and military support from the other GCC countries, primarily Saudi Arabia, in the face of Iranian attacks on the assets which were located in the UAE during the last few weeks. So this could be a way of their expressing their resentment and disappointment with Saudi Arabia in particular, but also Kuwait and the other GCC countries. And that is why it has walked out of OPEC. The last point I wanted to mention is that OPEC was set up by Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Venezuela, the 5 countries. And these still remain. And there are, with UAE's exit from May 1, there would be 5 other countries from Africa. So it could also be a way of showing that the UAE doesn't want itself to associate with Iran in any way at the present juncture.